Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Rimworld Medieval, Far From Home. Now, we're going to discuss some things. I was going to run over my basic plan for the series, because I think it needs to be discussed, because there's going to have to be some changes, unfortunately, to what I had intended. Predominantly, I had wanted to do basically like a long series of this. Do the Archeo tech, basically, the Archeo tech storyline, get Ascendant and sort of like get a colonist out. And I thought that'd be cool. Unfortunately, I'm just going to say this now to basically explain what's going on. I have messed up. Because I have left these things on here, these mech clusters, and the way that Rimworld basically works, it's causing a lot of issues in ways that I had not foreseen. Predominantly, the main issue that we have is that, well, to put it bluntly, all we're getting at the moment, a lot of the encounters that we're getting at the moment are these mech clusters, and I'm not being rude, but with combat, well, with combat extended mod, it basically is game over with the way we're playing, because not a lot of the Cornish weapons pierce the armor. They have a lot of armor, like these guys here, for example. Like, we can't pierce that. Like, none of our weapons will get through that, so they're pretty much immune to our damage. And that's frustrating to me. And I don't want that to happen. I had forgotten that these guys get turned on. I should probably have turned them off. I should probably have also turned off the royalty DLC, which these guys, a lot of these guys come with these things. And this is affecting how I want to play the game. Because it means that we can't have like a cool medieval experience, because rather than having raids from people, we just get loads of these guys. And so my plan had been to get the mission, basically this mission here, the Archeo Nexus, go to the next map for some people and keep playing for Season 2, with our goal of being to basically escape. That doesn't look like it's going to happen now, which is really infuriating, because to actually be able to play the game the way I want to play and to do it in the theme that I want to have it, it's meaning that I'm having to, well, it involves me basically having to turn down the difficulty, the storytelling difficulty, because every raid we're getting at the moment is basically mechanoids, and I can't do anything against them. So as soon as they turn up, it's game over. And I know some of you may say that's cheating and it takes the fun out of Rimworld and this and that, but I want to basically tell the narrative, like the story that we're playing, this medieval story that we're playing. I don't mind if we get the bugs or we get the occasional sort of mechanoid wander in or something, but this kind of thing is not designed for basically, like, it might be well, to be honest, it probably is doable in vanilla Rimworld, where you don't have armors or a complex combat system. In combat extended, it just is impossible. You can't do anything. Like, if you don't have guns against mechanoids, you're basically finished, and the game tells you this repeatedly. So it says, look, if you don't have things that have penetration, you're basically done if you fight mechanoids. And that's not fun for me. Like, I play these games, like, Rimworld is hard enough as it is, and I've taken a lot of hits. Like, we've lost a lot of people, from wandering bands of raiders and all this kind of thing. I want to have that. I want to have that challenge of having to hold off like waves of enemies as they're breaking through our doors and surviving a winter where we don't have enough food or infection or disease, that is something that interests me. Getting one-shotted because of how the threat mechanic works in this game because of mechanoids is not. So if people are unhappy that I've had to turn the difficulty down, then I'm sorry. I wish it wasn't the case. I wish we didn't have to do it. But it's either that or I finish up the Let's Play now and we go and do something else. We're not going to do something else, but we basically start over from scratch. Because there's not a lot of options that I have to deal with this. And it really frustrates me. Yeah, I'm going to close the door there. It really frustrates me that I have no easy way of... Because you can't fiddle with anything. Like, well, you can to a certain extent. That's not correct. I apologise. You can fiddle with the storytelling elements. You go to the options, you can go to here. You can fiddle with storytelling elements, as you can see here. I had to put it down to community builder. We will still get attacked. The attacks still be nasty, but it's the only way I can do it and not have tons of mech hives turn up. But we can't, for example, fiddle with the scenario at this point, which is something I'm really disappointed with. I wish there was a button that you could go into the scenario and just go, okay, yeah, these things won't happen. Like, just take them out of the mix. You can't. And I know some people will be disappointed because I know the whole brutality of the Rimworld is the thing that people really enjoy. And I agree with you. I really enjoy it myself as well. I like that risk. But it's frustrating for me when I do a recording and we get halfway through a recording. I'm going to be honest here. We get like most of the way through a recording, and then we get suddenly a bunch of... We get basically a deep strike. We get basically a drop pod of mechanoids into the middle of the colony, and it's over. And that's not fun for me because I can't counter them. This is the thing that I don't think is quite I haven't quite got across just how nasty the mechanoids are. In the actual mod pack, in Combat Extended, it actually warns you about them. It says, look, if you do this, if you basically come up against mechanoids, you better have weapons that can basically pierce their armor. Otherwise, it's game over. And that... Actually, no, I'm not gonna hunt that. That isn't fun for me. It's literally just a hard counter. It's just being brutally unfair for the setting that I've played. And I know, yes, it's Rimworld. It's supposed to be nasty. It's supposed to be Dwarf Fortress. It's supposed to be this and it's supposed to be that. But with how I've designed the game, it is hard enough as it is without the game saying, "Oh well." Caro basically joined us. Fantastic. That's actually really good. I need to give them a weapon. Without the game basically just kicking us while we're down. Because the game does that a lot anyway, as is, if we're being honest. And it's a bit tiring when just... things on top of things sort of pop up. Right. Yeah, give you a knife as a backup. Give you a short sword as a backup weapon. So that's just... No, sorry, I ought to say. That's just me explaining what's happening. I know that's probably going to turn some people off, and I am sorry. But at the same time, I want people to have... I want to have fun while playing this. And if I can't play the scenario to represent it the way I want to represent it, because every time we get to a good point, killer robots turn up and literally just burn burn us to the ground. It's like Daleks. You know, if you've ever watched Doctor Who, it's the equivalent of the Daleks turning up on a Stone Age civilization and just eradicating everyone. Like, we have that little chance of beating them. They're that overpowered, and that isn't fun for me. Because it's literally such a hard counter that no matter what I do, I can't win unless I grab everything and run away. Which I suppose we could do, but that just basically just puts us back even more. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should literally shove everything into mule animals, and we just basically try and flee. We won't get very much stuff onto them because you don't. Because the enemy normally drops right on top of you, so you don't have a way of getting out of town, as it were. But I don't know. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'm just... I don't know. I just feel that because of a mistake I made at the beginning of the game with how I set the mod up, well, how I set the scenario up, it's basically now affecting it. I like when I originally did it and I realized I'd made this mistake, I knew this kind of thing would happen. These podcasters come with the royalty DLC. I do not know if you can turn them off or not. So it's just one of these things. And I'm sorry if people are disappointed or unhappy about it. I don't mean to be, but it's just one of the things that I wanted to say. Because it's starting to get frustrating for me. The fact that we can't go like 3 seconds in the world without it being like mech cluster. And I don't mind that in vanilla. But with this setup we have, it doesn't work. So anyone who wants to play this mod pack, I should have probably put a disclaimer on the first video. If you want to play this mod pack, turn off the mechanoids. Because obviously I'd forgotten to turn them off. Okay. Easter is expected. We'll do it this morning. We also need to build another house. Okay. I also took out the defense stuff here, partly because it meant that we could build in this direction with housing. I also want to redesign. To be honest, I'm going to probably at some point cut this out and build a proper sort of wash area. So like sinks and stuff like that. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of water which is not great. Research Otto, chief of the Golu-Goga tribe. Send a message wanting researchers. Okay, fantastic. But we do need to get Easter done. Okay, sucks for you, bloke who's locked in the equipment shed. Rightio. So they're having Easter. Okay. That's done. They're building that up. What else do we want to do? I want to basically get this changed to actual ceramic. That stuff needs to be torn down. We need to put flooring in. We need to get stuff ready for the hops. It was a terrible Easter. Okay. Well, that's great. It happens. I'm sad, but it happens. I'm not going to complain about it. Expand that out, we get double the feeding areas. Alright, that's getting built up. All that stuff's getting built up. Right, okay. There's your room. That can be turned back to medical. See, we had to build 4 more rooms anyway, because we still have people in here that are sleeping rough. Or sleeping in the barracks, I should say. Get that house built up. But yeah, I mean, this is one of the things with Rimworld. It just is how it is. Get that cancelled. Okay. Get that done. Get these fences ripped down. It takes time. Right, okay. Get these things hunted. Yeah, you can use the crossbow. Go and hunt some animals or something. I want to get this stuff ripped down so we can get more plants growing. Need to get some flooring down as well. And we got an infestation. How bad is it? Okay, pretty bad. Okay, we're probably going to lose our smithy. Everyone form up. Okay, how bad are we looking? A few insects. That's not great, but it will have to do. Only a few warriors. The problem is they're in a really confined space. So we need to actually get our melee experts, people that have equip from rack. Because they need to get they need to get geared up, really. If they're fighting bugs, they need to get geared up. Equip from rack. Because the bugs are really bad. So okay, so that's all done. We can hear them mining away. They're probably going to break through our walls relatively quickly, so we can't be messing about with this. Yeah, see, they're starting to already break through our walls. So, how do you want to do this? We could send the animals in. Which isn't great, but it would have to do. Minor break risk, yeah, fine. Okay, let's first do this. Oh, we can't get his command thing online. That sucks. He hasn't got anything that will help us stand the ground. But we need to basically... The problem is the animals. Nah, it reminds me of the animals. Can we? How many of the mega sloths can we risk? Not many. We haven't got a ton of them, and I need to actually save them. Okay. Where are the mega sloths? Mega sloths, mega sloths. The wolves, we could probably... No, the wolves haven't been sent to go in. Okay. You guys go back to safety. Right, we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way, which is going to suck. Okay, because there's a lot of bugs. We can't stand here, can we? Because the game says no. Okay, can we stand here now? No. Okay, fantastic. Okay. Well, this is going to suck, because we can't stand here, and there's a ton of these things, so we're going to get mauled, which just sucks. The best we can do is get our guys to stand behind. Don't even know if he can shoot, because he's got no eyes. Which just fantastic. Okay. All we can do is hopefully do hold fire. You two. No. Attack that door. Yeah, because they've breached through there. So they're into basically our food. Okay, fine. We're going to have to do... Like, how long before these... Oh, they break out more things. Like, these crossbow bolts aren't working. Okay, fine. You're going to have to do it, because your weapon is the only thing that can get through the door. Okay, fine. That's not going to work. Okay, go there. You're going to have to do it. Keep the door open. Run back. Stun Lance, the big one. Everybody just shoot. Okay. He's been hit. He's been bitten. Okay. How badly are these things? Right eye is stabbed. Right. Concentrate fire. Where's your crossbow? Shoot him. Is that thing down? It's only psychically shocked. It's only psychically shocked, so we need to kill it. How bad are you hurt? Left ear has been cut off. No, okay. So we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Melee attack. Melee attack. Melee attack. Okay, the rest of you. just ignore. Kill it. Kill it with fire. Okay, how many of these things are going to get up? That's dead. That's dead. That's dead. Okay, you're having a giant mental break. Understandable. Okay. Beat the rest of them to death. Yeah. Ignore for now. Okay. As you can see, yeah, he's got a bruise, he's got a scratch. I thought we had someone had an ear taken off. Yeah, he's had an ear chopped off. Fine. That thing was destroyed a while ago. So he's got a bruise from the Mega Spider. Just beat them all to death. Because like even the mech spiders have armor. I just want to make sure they're bleeding enough that they don't get back up. But my goodness, you can see what I mean. Just brutal. Okay. Just chunks. But yeah. Everyone's hurt. Everyone needs medical attention. Was he the one that had his ear chopped off? Yeah. Grasshopper, where's Grasshopper? But you can see, like, just how much damage we had to put into this thing to put it down. Stabbed, gunshot. Yeah, just hacked it to bits. We do need to basically destroy these things, though. I think we can. I'll send someone to do it in a second. I mean, everyone's healed up, and that's the important bit. Allow for places for armor to go back to. Because my colonists want to get rid of the armor. As you can see. Now we can cut it up for animal, like for meat, if nothing else. I mean, we can turn the insect meat into kibble. Actually, that's probably something we should do. Bills, butcher creatures. Yeah, we've got insect, I believe. Yeah, that's fine. And do forever make kibble. What's the thing I'm feeding them called at the moment? There is flour. Okay, so you can't use flour for kibble. But we can use... Don't use jerked meat, thank you very much. You can use everything else, though. Let's say no to everything besides insect meat, and they can basically just have the insect meat, because that makes our colonists unhappy. And... yeah, do forever. Well, not do forever, do until you have axe. We'll make kibble. Kibble doesn't go off. And you can have that as backup food for our animals. Someone go and recover that. Mad boom rats. Well, boomerlope. Actually, that's actually pretty bad. Not going to lie. Okay. Right, fine. You're the person for the job. Take out your sword. Destroy them, please. Right here. There you go. You also got royal jelly. Royal jelly is useful. We have to store it somewhere though. Let's put it down. Yeah, insect jelly. There we go. Get everything built back up. I doubt we have enough granite blocks. We have some. Man, stuff needs to get cleaned. Okay, change of plan, mate. Just do cleaning. Unlock that door. Just do cleaning. The prisoner can just clean. Right. I mean, like, he's had his ear taken off. I don't think we can have operation. There used to be stuff to, like, put stuff on, like head bandages and stuff. But I don't know if that's here anymore. Rightio. I mean, this is the kind of thing I liked. The whole... So, like, the bugs, I don't mind. Like, yeah, they're annoying. They're a pretty nasty risk, but we can deal with them. I don't mind the bugs. I put it down, if we're being honest, it's probably my own stupidity. It just tends to be the case. Right. Gonna expand it out. Again, dude. Okay. when it comes to making our meals, don't use the jelly for it. Yeah, insect jelly, no. Actually, it would probably say about the same for the kibble. Okay, so to say the same for the insect jelly, yeah. Because insect jelly is useful for going on long trips. Okay. Let me guess, can we make jerked insect meat? Probably. And what goes into jerked insect animal meat? Yeah, we can use the meat if we need to. Boomerad, it's fine. I don't want to send people out there because we just get attacked by that crazed boomalope that's running around still. Right. That's coming along. That's actually growing. We need to seriously consider getting stuff done about that. Getting our brewery and stuff set up. Get everything cleaned up. Yeah, so we can put people back onto their normal shift patterns. Research is coming along. Fertilized ground actually is really nice to get done. Then we can have heat treatment for actual decent bricks and roads and... Right. Learn how to make better fertile ground. Okay. I can't remember where that is now. It's probably going to be in the floor section. Like I said, learning experience of everything. Okay. Quarrying. Basic book tree. That's, yeah, there we go. Oops. Unlock construction rich soil. Okay. Okay. So it's an orders. That's tilled soil. And then floors is just transfer soil into the standard one. Terraform soil into standard one. Dig out stones. Okay, was that for nothing then? It might be combined with something else that we haven't unlocked, like the roads. If that's the case, it's annoying, but it's just how it is. Rightio. What's the next thing he's doing? Heat treatment, that's really useful. Stone tiles. Yeah. A whole bunch of things going on. And we're sort of back up on our feet and stuff like that, which is okay. It is just how it is, folks. Just... it's the frustration that comes with some of these things. Like when you realise you've made mistakes and like it's not a problem now, but further down the line it has become a major issue. That's the thing that sort of has got to me a little bit. Right. But I think this is a good place to end the episode. Fought off a nasty bug infestation. We need to get a replacement for that, though. That's unfortunate. Not too many injuries. I've been Cornish-Knight. This has been Rimworld Medieval Far From Home, and I see you all again next time. Goodbye.